welcome to Food Revolution Network's How to Cook series, where we share some of our favorite tips, tricks, and recipes to help make your plant-based kitchen creations come together effortlessly and deliciously. Today we're talking about pantry meals, quick, no-cook recipes you can make in 20 minutes or less using only plant-based ingredients you likely already have. When your pantry is stocked with versatile, shelf-stable foods, you can whip up a nourishing meal without stress, last-minute grocery runs, or even turning on your stove. I'm Rosie McKay, Food Revolution Network's community nutritionist, and I can't wait to show you how simple and satisfying no-cook meals can be. Let's get started. A well-stocked pantry makes plant-based eating easier, more affordable, and way less stressful. Imagine coming home hungry, skipping the takeout menu, and throwing together something quick and delicious in minutes, all because you have the right ingredients on hand. No stress and no confusion, just simple, nourishing meals. Keeping your pantry stocked isn't just about convenience. It saves time in the kitchen, helps you eat healthier, and cuts down on takeout cost. Plus, when your ingredients are planned out, you waste less food and you make the most of what you buy. The key to all of this is a little bit of organization. If you're purchasing in bulk, store your grains, beans, and nuts in clear containers so you see what you have. And be sure to label everything because let's be honest, oat groats and farro look way too similar. And always follow the first in, first out method with all pantry items so that the older ingredients get used up first. Once your pantry is stocked and organized, eating healthy becomes second nature. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to turn those pantry staples into delicious, no-cook meals in minutes. So let's dive in. Let's start with super simple, no-cook breakfast that's creamy, satisfying, and packed with protein. Our no-cook yogurt oats. This recipe makes 2 servings, so make sure you grab 2 bowls and we can put it together. So for this recipe, you will need 2 cups of plain, unsweetened plant-based yogurt, 1 cup of organic rolled oats, 2 tablespoons of date paste or maple syrup. Today I'm using maple syrup. 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts, a cup of blueberries, 2 tablespoons of coconut flakes unsweetened, which is optional, and 2 tablespoons of whole flax seeds. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our bowls and we're going to divide everything evenly. So we're going to start with dividing our yogurt between the 2 bowls, so about a cup for each. A tablespoon of either date paste or maple syrup divided, so 1 tablespoon for each of the bowls. And our oats, we're going to evenly distribute those between the yogurt and the maple or date paste mixture. And we'll stir well to combine. So once you have your oats and your yogurt and your maple or date paste evenly mixed, we're next going to add in the rest of the ingredients and fold until well combined. So make sure you divide these between each bowl as well. So you will do a 1/2 cup of blueberries per bowl, about 2 tablespoons of walnuts per bowl, and a tablespoon of coconut flakes if you're using, and flax seeds if using. Feel free when you're making this to also add in some warming spices like some cinnamon, which I'll add to mine, or cardamom. You can customize these to your liking. So you could do between about a 1/2 teaspoon and a teaspoon depending on how much spice you like. And once you have this mixed, you can taste to adjust. If you'd like more crunch in your yogurt bowl, you can add in more walnuts, or you can add in more coconut flakes. If you want a bit more omega-3 power, you can add in more of the flax. And if you want it a little bit sweeter, you can always add in more maple or date paste. From here, you can enjoy it as is, or you can allow it to sit for a few minutes to help the oats soften. That's what the yogurt will do, help the oats soften. Or you can even put it in the refrigerator to make a delicious overnight oats that makes for a great meal prep breakfast. This breakfast is packed with fiber, protein, it has tons of energy, and it's also naturally sweet and satisfying. So there's no wrong way to make this yogurt bowl. Feel free to experiment, and I hope you enjoy it. And now let's make our flavorful and colorful black bean and corn salsa, which is a pantry staple friendly recipe that comes together in minutes. So what you'll need for this recipe is 1 can or 15 ounces of black beans drained and rinsed, 1 cup of organic corn. You can use fresh, frozen, or canned. If using canned, drain as needed. 1 cup of diced tomatoes, fresh or canned. If using canned, drain as needed. 1/4 cup of chopped onion, 1/4 cup of finely chopped cilantro, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. So to get this recipe started, you need to grab a large enough mixing bowl, and we will add in our black beans, corn, tomato, onion, and cilantro. And if you don't like cilantro, you can use parsley, or you can opt to omit herbs altogether. From here, we'll get our seasonings added in, and we will squeeze 1 tablespoon of lime juice over the top. And 1 tablespoon of lime juice is about 1/2 of a lime. And sprinkle in our cumin and paprika. And once you got all your ingredients in your mixing bowl, you're just going to stir until well combined. From here, you can adjust the seasoning to your liking, so you can always add in optional salt if you feel like that is needed. And then I recommend you allow it to sit for just a few minutes so that the flavors can meld together. And for a deeper flavor, pop this into the refrigerator for 15 to 30 minutes before you're ready to serve. And then there you have it, a vibrant, protein-packed, colorful salad that's perfect for tacos, for dipping, for topping on grain bowls. And it's a hearty and refreshing meal all its own. It's simple, it's fresh, and it's packed with flavor and done in just a few minutes. Pantry meals don't have to feel repetitive or boring. A few simple tweaks can make them exciting, flavorful, and satisfying every time. Texture is key, so if a dish feels too soft, you can add some crunch with nuts, seeds, or crispy veggies. If it needs more body, you can always toss in some cooked grains or beans for extra heartiness. And spices truly can transform a dish in seconds. So smoked paprika, ground cumin, or even cinnamon can add a depth of warmth and flavor, while a squeeze of citrus or even a splash of vinegar helps to bring some freshness and brightness to your overall dish. Don't be afraid to experiment. You can swap out ingredients as well based off what you have on hand. So oats for cooked quinoa, black beans for chickpeas, or lemon for lime. You might just discover a brand new favorite. And that's it. 2 easy, no-cook pantry meals that come together in under 20 minutes. With just a few simple ingredients, you can make plant-based eating feel effortless. Now, I want to hear from you. What's some of your favorite no-cook pantry meals? Drop a comment below and let's share some ideas. I'm Rosie McKay, Food Revolution Network's community nutritionist. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and give these recipes a try. And I'll see you next time for more simple and delicious plant-based meals.